Hello. So I'm doing kind of an informal 4-week bump date. Baby is the size of a coffee seed, supposedly. Okay, I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. I'm not sure if I'm sure how far along I am. I did have an appointment yesterday, and they offered me an early ultrasound, which I probably shouldn't have taken because we didn't see anything. And there was a thickening, like my lining was thickened, which was a good sign, he said, or they said. So, on to symptoms I've had since I found out I was pregnant, and I'm just calling it 4 weeks. I don't know what I am exactly. I won't know until basically a couple weeks when I get my ultrasound, and then they'll tell me how far I am, and so I'm calling this 4 weeks. So, one thing I've had since before I found out I was pregnant is like fatigue. So tired. Feel like I've just been beaten into exhaustion all the time. And slight vertigo, like get dizzy easy, feel like I'm gonna fall sometimes. Cramping, nothing major, nothing that really feels like outflow. It was a little confusing at first because I did think I was gonna get my period, and I actually said that. I said that like the night before or 2 nights before I got that positive. So that really like threw me through a loop. I was like, what? So ligament pains, a lot of that, like around my groin area and out towards my hips. Headaches, but I did like stop drinking caffeine as soon as I found out. But headaches are definitely associated with pregnancy as well. So I can't really, I don't know if I can say it's one or the other. It's probably both. I've had queasiness, like certain things, or like eating too much, just all of a sudden my stomach starts turning. Usually, yeah, if I try to eat an amount I'm used to at once, then I start feeling it, but still eating a lot. On and off nipple sensitivity, so usually if they're touched, like touched by my shirt or when I go to put a bra on, they just feel like really raw all of a sudden, and then like if they settle down. So that's not constant, at least. That's one good thing. I have had crazy dreams, and those started like before I found out, and I was getting like night terrors. And one of the night terrors I had before I found out was of me holding a baby falling off a cliff. Just night terrors, like the images in your mind before you fall asleep. So yeah, my hair's not behaving ever. Anyway, oh yeah, I had that awful taste in my mouth on 6-DPO and 8-DPO, and I still don't know if that was actually a sign, but it tasted like, if I had to compare it to something, I'd say like baking soda mixed with blood. So I don't know if that's like a for sure sign or what, but I experienced it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with it being a sign. And like that's most of what I've experienced so far. One thing I just noticed, okay, so I went to my doctor's appointment yesterday. And I had to get a PAP because I was overdue, and he offered me an early ultrasound, and I took it. Now, first of all, let me say, if I could give any advice to anyone who's going to find out they're pregnant or just found out they're pregnant and it's like early, do not get an early ultrasound. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. Don't do it. It is awful, awful if you don't see anything. Awful. It's an awful feeling. I came home, I went and bought more Clear Blue digitals and took one, and luckily it said 2 to 3, because like a week before it had said 1 to 2, and the day before it said 1 to 2. So I was freaking out. But yes, it finally went up to 2 to 3 yesterday. And yeah, this morning when I went to go to the bathroom, it was like only 5:30, I planned on going back to bed. I noticed there's like red flakes in the, like on top of the toilet paper from the night before. And when I wiped, I had dark brown. So, been spotting today, and I mean, they say it's normal after one of those appointments, but still, who's gonna get that and not like freak out or think the worst, you know, or worry? So, and then it went a little red, and then it went back to brown. So I actually took another pregnancy test, and I will put a picture of it right here. So yeah, this has been just like roller coaster of worries for me, and I get an ultrasound again in like 2 weeks from yesterday. I get my beta results Monday, so I will just tell you guys that in like one of my daily vlogs, because I will want to tell that right away. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to press stop and put my camera on a stand, and then I will show you my belly. There's not much to show. I'm swollen, but I don't know if any of that can be considered baby, but I'm going to show you anyway. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm overweight still as it is, and I've already gained 4 pounds, which is like making me kind of panic also. I got to exercise in a week and a half, which is like killing me, like I can't take it, but okay. So yeah, I'm swollen. I already gained 4 pounds. Alright. Well, that is my 4-week bump date. You guys have a wonderful day, and if you haven't, please subscribe. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, and God bless you. And oh yeah, if you're new, this is a dental implant. I'm getting a flipper to fill that in a few weeks. I go in next week for the fitting. So, talk to you later.